Well, Gary, before we talk about tonight's game, I'm sure there'll be a bit of frustration. Talk us through the changes you made to the squad tonight. Rotating your squad?
It wasn't so much rotating, maybe just one through choice of that. Callum Crane had a COVID issue, so he wasn't available tonight. Lee Hamilton played, he was outstanding on Friday night against Stirling.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of issues there with Lee. One was that he's been out 3.5 months, he's not really had any reserve games. And we were already thinking that maybe to play 2 games in a short space of time would be a risk. But on top of that, due to his work, he wasn't going to arrive here until 7 o'clock. So he wouldn't have had a proper warm-up to go out and play as well, and coming back for a bad hamstring injury, we just didn't think that was a good combination. The only real one that I chose to freshen up was Ryan Shanley coming in for Uzi. That's because simply we need to get minutes into Ryan to try and get him back fit. He's been out for a couple of months as well. He's played a 20 minutes and a 30 minutes without any reserve games. So the only way we can get him fit to be pushing Uzi and Robbo for the forward places is to play him. And I think he got 65 or 70 minutes tonight. His movement was good. Alright, he never had many clear-cut chances, but his movement was good and he walked away, and that'll do him the world of good, that 65 or 70 minutes.
Talk us through the first half. It felt a bit of a stalemate. There wasn't really much getting produced by either team.
4-4-2 against 4-4-2. Both teams cancelled each other out.
Yeah.
We tried to change it a bit in the second half to try and get our attacking players, Robbo, Danny Handlin in us, Anthony McDonald, try and get them a wee bit more room to get on the ball, because we simply couldn't get them. Their attacking players couldn't get on the ball, our attacking players couldn't get on the ball in the first half. So we tried to change it a wee bit. Again, 65-70 minutes, or it still looked like it was going to be a 0-0 game. I think they had 2 or 3 long range shots that you'd expect Brian to save. I think Innes had a shot that the goalie made a good save, and I think Robbo hit one over. So it was still quite an even game. And then we just gave away such a poor goal. Miscommunication, a goal that you would see, the players know I'm unhappy about it. But then we bounced back for that, showed a good bit of character. Got a good goal for Robbo, ball over the top for Danny Jardine, good movement for Robbo, good finish. And when it gets to 1-1, you have to make sure that you don't lose the game. Yes, we want to go on and try and win the game and continue the run that we've been on. But when you're not at your best, there isn't much in the game, you've gave away a bad first goal, you fought hard to get back into the game, you then have to make sure that you leave with at least a point, and you just build for that. But unfortunately, from Albion Rovers' point of view, very, very good goal. Great flick round and a fantastic finish for the lad into the top corner. But in the build up to that, there's 2 or 3 things that we could have done better. So for me, the frustration comes not for being out battled or out muscled or anything like that. The lads done that, they stood up, they fought their corner, and a game that we couldn't get playing how we want to play. So we done the other side of it well, but unfortunately for us, we gave away 2 goals that were avoidable. And when you give away 2 goals that are avoidable, it doesn't matter if you're playing Albion Rovers, Kelty Hearts, Rangers, Celtic, you're not going to win games. And unfortunately, that's what's cost us tonight, is the 2 goals. The 2 goals were preventable.
Yeah, frustration, and I'm sure, as the fans were watching the game, to see the ball slowly rolling in.
You knew soon it was. Listen, the people that are watching know that Michael and Brian were involved. There was a breakdown in communication. Yeah. I'm not going to stand here and point the finger. I think they both could have done better in different aspects of the goal. And they know that, and we've spoke about that. And I think the second goal as well is things that we could have done better, albeit it's a fantastic finish. So, that it's really frustrating for a run to come to an end like that. But it has came to an end, and we quickly need to get over the setback, because we've got a massive game at Allen on Saturday, and the players will be in tomorrow night, a normal training night. We need to try and get them recovered, and then we need to go down to Allen and get a positive result, because I don't even, did Anna win tonight? I've not even seen the result.
Yeah.
Right, so we know that we have to go down there and try and claw the gap back on Anna, otherwise they're going to be away and you're going to be fighting probably for just one spot. So, that's what we know, that's at stake on Saturday. That's not putting extra pressure on the players. We need to try and draw Annan back into it, and the only way we can do that is with a win. So that's what we've got to go and try and do.
I suppose frustrating that 3 times we've played Albion Rovers this season, and we have said, that they're a good team, but they seem to have a way of.
Yeah, I get that in terms of the results, but that's a different team that played against them tonight. The team that started tonight, 5 or 6 of them haven't played against Albion Rovers before. So I get what you're saying, that there's been 3 games in the league and the cup, they beat us on penalties.
Yeah.
I get that, and I can understand that with the statistics and the results. But that was a different team tonight that played against them. So, listen, it is what it is. This is a new group. We've been together a wee bit now, but it's the first setback we've had as a group.
Yeah.
So we need to show that we're a good team, and good teams bounce back for setbacks. So that's what we've got to do on Saturday. They're disappointed in there. They should be disappointed because we put a lot of effort in it. We didn't play fantastically well attacking football, but we put effort into the game. The first thing you've got to do against Albion Rovers is match your work rate, and we've done that.
Yep.
There's maybe been a couple of games against them previous this season where for parts of the game I've questioned that. I couldn't have questioned the players on that tonight. Their work rate was there, their attitude was there. We didn't really create as many chances as we have been recently. I take that on board. But when you're not at your best, you then have to make sure that you shut the back door, and we've had a couple of clean sheets recently. But tonight, the goals were avoided.
Yeah. Okay, Gary, well, I'll leave you with your thoughts. I'm sure you and the backroom staff will be looking at the video over today, tomorrow, and get back to the guys at training tomorrow night.
That's right. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you. Cheers.